There is a pull toward home that many of us feel deep down. A sense that what happens here matters more than anyone admits. But today, this work is often treated as optional. We are told it is small, that it's just housework, and that it doesn't count. But homemaking isn't just about maintaining a space. It's about forming a way of life. It is the slow, repetitive work of care that shapes lives every single day. Welcome to English Rose Cottage. Today, let's reclaim the lost art of homemaking together. There was a time when homemaking was understood as essential, not glamorous, not easy, but essential. Today, as work moved into factories and offices, value became tied to wages. What couldn't be measured in money was slowly dismissed as unimportant. Homemaking didn't disappear, it was simply made invisible. The work stayed, the cooking, the cleaning, the caregiving, but the respect for it did not. Many of us were left feeling like we were doing something essential, but being told it didn't count. And yet, look around. The culture telling us that is exhausted, lonely, disconnected. Something vital has been lost. The lost art of homemaking isn't about going backward. It's about remembering what actually sustains human life. Because homemaking is certainly not about perfection. It's about order, but not rigid order, but gentle structure, predictable rhythms, a sense of this is where I belong. Children don't need constant entertainment. They need consistency. They need to know what comes next. They need to know someone is there. And that's what homemaking provides. For centuries, homes were where children learned responsibility by participation. They cooked alongside adults. They helped clean. They learned that work is something you do with people, not something you escape from. Today, many children are managed rather than formed. Their days are scheduled, their needs are delegated, and their formation is fragmented across institutions. And we wonder why they struggle to feel grounded. Homemaking teaches things no classroom can. It teaches patience, because meals take time, because messes return, because people need repeated care. It teaches humility, because the work is never finished, because no one applauds folded laundry. It teaches love, because you keep showing up when no one notices. And these lessons are not small. They shape the adults our children will become. One of the hardest truths about homemaking is this: the cost is real. It can be lonely, it can feel repetitive, it can feel unseen. There are days when it seems like nothing you do matters, because nothing changes. The sink fills again, the floor gets dirty again, and the needs never stop. But that repetition is not meaningless. It's formative, and formation always looks boring from the outside. But one of the hardest truths is that homemaking can be lonely. Historically, homes were connected. Neighbours dropped in, families lived nearby, but today isolation makes everything heavier. This is why I started our community over on Patreon. It's become our digital version of that neighbourhood dropping in, a place where we share recipes, swap letters, and encourage each other in this quiet work without the noise of social media. If you're looking for a place that values that, then I'd love to welcome you there. But whether you join us or not, remember, seeking community where you can, because homes heal when they open. We live in a culture obsessed with outcomes, with metrics, and with visible progress. But homemaking works on a different timeline. The fruit of this work often doesn't show up for years, sometimes decades. It shows up in adult children who know how to care for others, in people who can create order in their homes, in hearts that feel secure enough to give. You may never fully see the results, but that doesn't mean they aren't growing. Another reason homemaking feels hard today is because we're trying to do it without structure. We're told to be flexible and spontaneous and available all the time. But humans need rhythm. Homes thrive on predictable patterns, morning routines, shared meals, evening wind downs, weekly resets, seasonal shifts. But these rhythms don't restrict life, they support it. Structure isn't about control, it's about care. A home with rhythm feels calmer, even when it's messy, even when children are loud, even when life is full. Because everyone knows what to expect, and when the home feels stable, people can rest. I think one of the kindest things you can do as a homemaker is simplify. Not everything needs to be optimized. Not every trend needs to be followed. Not every opportunity needs to be taken. Fewer commitments, fewer possessions, fewer expectations. A simpler home is a gentler place to live. Homemaking also isn't meant to be done alone. Historically, homes were connected. Our families lived nearby, neighbours dropped in, and children were surrounded by adults who knew them. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's not because you're failing, it's because you were never meant to do this without support. So seek the community where you can, lower the bar for hospitality, and invite people into the ordinary. It's also important to say this clearly, that homemaking is not inferior work. It requires planning, management, emotional intelligence, problem solving, endurance. Running a household well is leadership, and leadership doesn't require an audience. You don't need to measure your worth by productivity. Your work matters because people matter. People are formed at home. If this season feels heavy, remember this. You're not behind. You are not wasting your life. You are not invisible to the ones who need you most. What you are doing is quiet, but it is not insignificant. The world is shaped by what happens in ordinary homes, over ordinary days, by faithful people who keep showing up. The lost art of homemaking isn't truly lost. It's waiting to be reclaimed. Every meal you make, every rhythm you keep, every bit of care you give. This is how homes become places of peace. This is how children learn stability. This is how culture is quietly rebuilt. One ordinary day at a time.